But I don't want no tea. It gives me a headache.
Oh, what shall we have then?
Coffee.
Hey everyone! Alright, I am done airbrushing my dark blue gray on top of the sub. I had a great spray day. Everything went smooth. The paints just went on wonderfully. My airbrush worked fantastic. It just is a great airbrush day. One thing I did do is I forgot to paint the anchor, so I ended up painting the anchor a dark gray. I forgot to do this since I was taking the dark gray out anyway, so what the heck. While I was out there, I also painted the dark blue gray. I had painted this, I showed you earlier, this silver above here on the periscope, so I masked it off. The main thing I was worried about was that I was worried about the silver peeling off with the Tamiya tape, but it didn't when I tested it. We'll find out in a little while. Anyway, I sprayed the dark blue gray on both of the periscopes, and so I finished all that stuff up, so that looks good. And now I gotta take the tape off this thing. You don't want to let your paint completely super dry. I put about 3 coats on this, very light coats, the best I could. So best thing I can tell you right now is I gotta take the tape off, and I'm scared because, you know, will I have any errors, will I not? So the only way to do it is tackle it head on, right? Okay. Alright, well, there we go. Woohoo! I see a few, well, I have a few. Let me get this masking tape up. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, I see somewhere right here, I got a little bit of paint. You probably can't see it, but got a little bit of paint. I don't know why. Somehow a little bit got through there. I guess I didn't have it down well enough on the blue tape. Everything else looks pretty darn good. Actually, let me look a little bit more. I'm scared. I'll go over this a little later and see what other maybe defects I have. But so far, oh, it worked out. Except for, no, even that worked around the anchor. I can't believe it. A little bit off. I guess my tape was off right here. I'll take a picture of it. That's okay. You know what? It just went down a little bit instead of across. But if you look at it, it looks, if you can see it or not, but it looks a little downward right there. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. It's hard enough masking stuff off. But other than that, the way I'm looking at it, everything looks good. Everything looks good. I have some, it looks like I pulled some paint off the bottom here. Down bottom here. I don't know why. Even down here. Maybe I didn't get enough clear coat on there. A little bit here too. A little bit on this. I can touch that up though. Thank God it's on the bottom. I hit it with an airbrush. It won't touch the top part. I'll just hit it with an airbrush and it'll be fine. So that'll be for another day once this all dries. I don't want to play with it anymore. So that's good. Alright, well, there we go, folks. I hate masking, but if you look at this, you can see the difference in the water line and everything. So and now I got to mask it off in the future when I go to do it again. I got to mask off. I want to spray Tamiya Clear on this again. So I'll spray a clear coated Tamiya Clear. I'll touch it off. I'll touch up this first, the bottom here. Why it did that, I don't know. Oh, actually, it also pulled the gray right off of that. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm gonna have to be more careful when I use blue tape. I usually don't have any problems with that. It's low tack, so I don't know. Oh yeah, I pulled some off of here too. Even with the primer, I pulled it off. So I'm going to use a different kind of primer from now. I'm not going to use Vallejo. I'll use a heavier primer. I think it'll work better. But anyway, okay, well, yeah, I definitely pulled some paint off of this thing. That's no big deal. I can touch it up. And thank God it's all up top here. I mean on the bottom here. And I can touch that up no problem. So I'll get back to you all when I finish up using Tamiya Clear on it, and then I'll tape it up on the top deck, and we'll go from there. I'll paint that. The top deck will be painted a black brown. All right, see you on the back side.